Hey, good morning. Hey, does your seller have a low rate on the house they're selling? Want to come to you with a strategy that could really help them out. Hi, my name is Kevin Brierton, certified mortgage planning specialist, and your no excuse lender coming to you with a Saturday strategy that I think is important to understand if you're both on the buying side and the seller. This also can go for homeowners if you're watching this as well. So the idea here is if the seller has a low fixed rate, but obviously needs to sell for whatever reason, and they're giving up that low rate, well, they are sitting on something that's very valuable to home buyers. But here's the challenge. So they have the low rate on their first, but what happens when they have a gap? So let's say a lot of people have a ton of equity right now. So let's say you're selling the house for 800,000, but they have a $500,000 mortgage on the house itself at a low rate. So obviously, what do you do with that gap? Not everybody has a significant amount of money down. So that can be one challenge when you're selling a house that has an assumable that you're trying to sell with assumable loan. So one idea is you could bridge a gap with a second mortgage. So we have a second mortgage that we can help. They can assume the first mortgage. Let's say if it's assumable, typically it'll be a VA or FHA loan if it's assumable, and they would assume the first loan, take over that interest rate. The buyer would have to qualify, but you can use the second mortgage home equity line to bridge a gap for the difference. Generally speaking, they're going to need to bring in some money down if they do this. Usually it'll be right around 10% down, but this could really help them a lot in lessening the blow of having to bring in so much money. What I love about this is that if you have a buyer that's going through this, or a buyer comes to you to do it, we can be your buffer. So we can basically do a normal pre-qualification like we would on other houses and other situations. We would pre-qualify them for that gap home equity line based on what they're doing. So what I would recommend is if you have any buyers that are coming to you and say, hey, I'm only looking at homes with assumable loans, say, great. What we're going to do is we're going to have you qualify for the bridge piece of this for the assumable loan. So if there's a gap in it, a lot of them will have a gap. Let's have you talk with our lender, and let's have you get pre-qualified for the assumable gap loan that could be in place just in case we find something that will not allow you just with the cash out of pocket. So this could be a really good way to filter through those buyers and also solve a problem for both buyer and seller. So if you want any more information on it, please email me back. I'd be happy to help. Kevin@kevinbrierton.com. Again, this is Kevin Brierton, your no excuse lender and certified mortgage planning specialist at the Kevin Brierton team. Have an awesome weekend. Hope you have a great weekend out there. Stay cool. In Arizona, it's over 115, 118 this week. So stay cool if you're in Arizona, if you're watching. And if you're other places that are cooler, I'm not really happy with you right now because it is crazy hot here in Arizona. No, all joking aside, hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll talk soon. Take care.